All right, let's settle the debate. We're diving into the two heavyweights of AI coding assistants, Cursor and Google Anti-Gravity. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly which one is right for you. But fair warning, the answer is probably not what you think, so let's get right into it.
But first, let me ask you something. Would you rather be behind the wheel of a Formula One car, feeling every single turn with absolute total control at your fingertips? Or would you rather be the commander of a whole team of autonomous robots that builds that car for you? Seriously, think about it for a sec. Your answer is the key to unlocking the huge difference between these two amazing tools.
And that question gets right to the heart of it all. This isn't really about which tool is better, because that's not the right way to think about it. It's about which core philosophy fits how you like to work. Are you the pilot, or are you the commander?
Okay, so let's break it down. Cursor is your ultimate co-pilot. Think of it like this. It's basically VS Code on steroids, an AI-powered editor that gives you an Iron Man suit for coding. You are still firmly in the driver's seat, but the AI gives you some serious superpowers. Now on the flip side, you've got Google Anti-Gravity. It's what's called an AI-native agent IDE. That just means you're the commander. You give a big picture order, and a whole squad of AI agents figures out how to get the job done.
So with those two different mindsets, let's look at the one killer feature for each of them that really shows you what they're all about. This is where that whole pilot versus commander thing really clicks into place.
For Cursor, it's all about the composer. You can think of it like a surgical strike for your code. You can give it one simple command like, hey, rename this variable, and boom, the composer performs that edit across your entire project in multiple files with just incredible precision. It's that perfect partnership. You give the direction, and the AI executes it flawlessly.
And then there's Anti-Gravity's Agent Manager. And wow, it's a completely different ballgame. This is shock and awe. Instead of a precise command, you give it a whole mission. Something like, build me a complete login screen. The Agent Manager then literally makes a plan, writes all the code, spins up a browser to test it, and get this, it even fixes its own bugs. We're talking about a whole other level of autonomy here.
So you might be wondering, how in the world does anti-gravity pull that off? Well, the secret weapon is Google's latest model, Gemini 3. It's what they call multimodal, which is just a fancy way of saying it can see. You can literally give it a picture of a design and it'll write the code for it. It can also operate a web browser, clicking buttons and filling out forms to test things. And it can manage a whole team of these agents working on different things at the same time. This is what people mean by agentic AI, and it's a real game changer.
Okay, so that's the tech. But let's get practical. How does this actually help you decide? Based on all that, which tool is the right one for you and the kind of projects you're working on?
Well, it's pretty simple. You should probably choose Cursor if you're a seasoned engineer who needs that fine-grained, line-by-line control, especially if you're working on a big, pre-existing code base. If you love working locally and want something super stable, Cursor is your go-to. But you should go for anti-gravity if you're building something brand new from scratch and you just need to move fast. It's absolutely perfect for when you want to delegate all the grunt work and focus on the big picture, especially if you're already using Google stuff like Firebase.
Okay, so you probably think you have your answer now, right? You're either Team Cursor or Team Anti-Gravity. But here's where things get really interesting. That whole versus idea, Cursor versus Anti-Gravity, it might actually be the completely wrong way to look at this.
I saw this quote from the YouTube channel Software Engineer Meets AI, and it hits the nail on the head. The real opportunity here isn't about picking a side and sticking with it. The way these tools exist right now opens up a much, much smarter strategy.
So here it is. This is the crucial detail. Cursor is a mature, battle-tested product that's been around for a couple of years, but its free tier has usage limits. Anti-gravity, on the other hand, is still in public preview, which means, for right now, it is completely 100% free to use with no restrictions. And that one little detail, it changes everything.
And this, my friends, leads us to the ultimate pro-level solution, a brand new hybrid workflow that lets you take advantage of the best of both worlds, their features, and their pricing.
The strategy is so simple, it's brilliant. Step 1. You start your work in Cursor. Use its polished, powerful features and that precision control for all your main development. Step 2. Sooner or later, you're going to hit that usage limit on the free plan. Step 3. The moment you do, you just seamlessly switch right over to the completely free Google Anti-Gravity and pick up exactly where you left off.
And you know what makes this workflow so incredibly smooth? The fact that both of these tools are built on VS Code. What that means for you is that all your muscle memory, your keyboard shortcuts, your favorite extensions, it all just works. You don't have to learn two totally different programs. You're basically just switching engines in the same car.
All right, let's bring it all home with a super quick summary of everything we just covered, and then I'll give you one clear, actionable thing you can do right now.
So, if you remember nothing else, remember this. Cursor is your co-pilot, your surgical tool for precision work. Anti-gravity is your commander, your autonomous squad for the big, heavy lifting tasks. And the most important takeaway? The smartest move right now isn't to choose one, it's to master using both.
So here's your first mission. Instead of asking yourself, which one should I use, start asking, how can I use both? Go download them, give this hybrid workflow a shot on your next project, and see for yourself how powerful it is to have both a pilot and a commander in your toolkit. And hey, if you found this helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. It lets me know you want more explainers just like this one. Thanks for watching.